How many of you are old enough to remember the first time the classic Star Wars trilogy arrived on DVD? I am, and I did, and I remember it well. And it was exciting times because for years before, we had, we had the movies on VHS, pan and scan back in the early days, none of your widescreen malarkey. And then eventually the films were released on widescreen and everything was amazing. We finally had the classic original trilogy as they were meant to be seen in widescreen. And then the special editions came along and kind of ruined all that, but we still had the movies that we could watch time and time and time again. And we did. We watched them so often. So when a new format came out in the early 2000s called DVD, everybody wanted to know, when are we getting the Star Wars movies? Come on, Fox. When are we getting these films released on DVD? And what we have here is the box set from 2004 of these films released first time on DVD in a 4-disc set. So what do we get? Well, we get a nice cardboard, kind of raised. I'll move the disc set away for a second. In a raised sort of format. I mean, this always makes me laugh. It's from the original poster with Luke Skywalker with his abs and his pecs, and you think that's not really Luke Skywalker from the first movie. I don't think we ever actually see. Well, we probably do see Luke topless. It's probably Empire Strikes Back when he's in a bacta tank, to be fair. We get Princess Leia there, and we get Han Solo. I'm not quite sure what that is. It looks like either the longest ponytail in the world, or yeah, I don't know what that is. And then obviously we get C-3PO and R2-D2. So we get a nice sort of raised box there. Then we get this, which is another cardboard box, which is not bad. It's pretty. It's quite nice. In here, we get the discs. So we get, actually, not quite in order, we get a single disc of A New Hope, which is a nice little sort of art card type piece of paper in there with all the chapters and stuff. I'll put it that way up for now. Single disc. The only extras on this are a commentary by George, Ben, Dennis and Carrie. This is a commentary that has been released on a whole bunch of other releases, but it's a decent commentary. If you've not listened to it, it is pretty good, but this isn't unique to this set. Unfortunately, there's not too much on the film discs that is just unique to this. Empire Strikes Back, again, single disc. Nice art. Chapter headings. Pretty nice. Commentary, again, by George, Dennis, Ben, and Carrie. These are all THX remastered, so that's pretty good. Return of the Jedi. Again, single disc. You're noticing the pattern here. Dennis, Ben, George, and Carrie do the commentary on that. So we do get the 3 films all individually in plastic cases, all sort of uniformed, which is quite nice. I do like it so they can all look the same when they're in a row. Now on this 4th disc is possibly one of the best, I don't know if it's the best, but it's one of the best Star Wars documentaries out there, and it's called Empire of Dreams. Runs for about 150 minutes, that's 2.5 hours for those in metric. It's a really good sort of overview of the classic trilogy. It's a documentary I think I've seen maybe 3-4 times, I think, over the years. This bonus disc is a single disc. In here we do get a booklet which goes through some of the other special features, including we have here Birth of the Lightsaber, which runs for 15 minutes. It's self-explanatory. It will talk all about the lightsabers. The characters of Star Wars runs for just short of 19 minutes, so we're already over the 3-hour mark there. We also get the Forces with them, the Legacy of Star Wars, that is 13-14 minutes in running time. And then we get a whole bunch of trailers and re-release trailers and the teaser trailers that run for like 30-40 seconds. So there's a whole archival what do you call it, thing of little teaser trailers. I'm sure we've all seen, but it's kind of nice having them all in one set. There's also on this a little 10-minute featurette, this one. So this particular set, this one, was released just before episode 3. So we do get like a 10-minute little sneak peek at Revenge of the Sith, and it's called The Return of Darth Vader. There's a few other little things, like there's a Battlefront demo, there's a Battlefront trailer, making of the game episode. I don't even remember the making of the game. That runs for about 6 minutes. I don't even remember the episode 3 game, so, you know, what do I know? Photo galleries, if you like that sort of thing. Posters and print campaigns, again, more gallery, and exclusive DVD ROM content. Who on earth ever used the DVD ROM content? Also, apparently on this set is a Star Wars Trilogy gag reel. Now, I found a mention on the DVDcompare.net website. If you go to the video game and still galleries menu, which is on this disc 4, you use your remote control menu and you type either 10 plus 1, which equals 11, or you type 11. If your remote control has 11 on it, press 11. If it goes all the way up to 11, that's good. Otherwise, 10 plus 1. You wait for a pause, the player accepts the input, then a little box next to R2 will light up if you're doing it right. So then you press 3 and then 8. So obviously George Lucas fans and Star Wars fans knows that says 1138. And then bing, up pops this gag reel. I haven't tested it myself. I'm not really that bothered about seeing a Star Wars gag reel, but I do like the fact that there is something on there that people can look at. So with these films, obviously these are the special editions. These are not the theatrical editions. These versions have been tinkered with less than a lot of the Blu-ray releases, so we do get Sebastian Shaw still in here. Obviously, you know, we're going to get a lot of the special edition stuff in here, so make of that as you will. There are the official theatrical versions out on DVD. I'm going to be doing another video with my set of those in the next week or so. For those of you watching this video, though, I have recently set up a new YouTube channel just for the Star Wars content. So I am probably going to link to that in this particular YouTube channel. And it's basically just going to be an unofficial Star Wars channel where I do house a lot of my content. So Q&A panels that I've hosted. There's, you know, geek items that I've done. This particular video that you're watching now is unique to this channel. I did do another one which was totally different voiceover and totally different, you know, hand gestures and stuff, which is on the Star Wars channel. But I am starting to create a little bit more of Star Wars content. So if you are a Star Wars fan, drop a comment in this just to let me know that you're a Star Wars fan, and I will drop the link for the new Star Wars trailer, the new Star Wars YouTube channel in a reply to you, so you can then hopefully subscribe to that. For those of you that aren't subscribed to this particular channel, I would love it if you would. Generally, I don't think that, you know, I need you to ask to subscribe. I would hope that if you like what I'm doing, you'd subscribe anyway. But apparently not, some people don't. Some people just watch videos and presume that I don't need the subscribers. I do need the subscribers. Not as much as I need the watch hours, though. So if you do want to mooch around on the From Page to Screen YouTube channel and just watch a whole bunch of content, I will worship at your feet. I would love you to do that and just check out some of the content. If you do have your own YouTube channel, then let me know. I'm more than happy to subscribe to that too. But on this note, I've done all my little pimping out of my other channels and begging and pleading for you to subscribe to my channels. I hope you enjoyed this box set. It's 20 years old, a little bit dog-eared, but it's 20 years old, guys and girls. It's done quite well. So I just thought I would show off what the first ever DVD set of the Star Wars trilogy looks like. Keep an eye on the channel. There will be more coming up very soon.